Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I'm pulling out the stitches I was doing in the last video. Okay, this one here, because it didn't work very good because this is very thick. Okay, so I'm going to put a blanket stitch up along there because it's too thick to this piece here, because it is and it didn't work properly. Okay, Sonia in Australia still working on this piece, and I'm going to do I'll use the pink because I think it looks alright, but I want to do blanket stitch because the other one wasn't looking properly, and I'm going to do it upside down, but that doesn't matter because I can do one coming the other way as well. One long one and one short one. Okay, looks better, holds it down better. Yeah, we're in Australia still today. I'm still here on a Sunday. You probably won't see this till Tuesday or something, and I'm just working on making this for my shop, my Etsy store. I've got a few to put together, not like this because they're but they're waiting for me to get them done, and I'm going to do a few of these because I really like this style of work. And put that there. Okay, here we go. Now I might want to go across and put it back up the other way. So we're going to go, I'll go into there. And put this one in there. And now I'm running out of thread, seriously. But I'm going to put that through to the other side now, and then I'll start off there again. No, I won't. I don't like that. I don't like what I'm doing there. I'll try that a bit. We'll try that again in a minute. I'll put another piece of thread on. That's not long enough to do anything with. End it off at the back here. Probably would use a different colour, I don't know yet. I'm going to might leave it for a little while and come back to it after when I decide what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to try this one, and there's only a bit. I got a bit. I must have some more of this somewhere. I know I've got a ordinary stranded one like this, I think. I must have a magic needle today. This is threading up really good every time, isn't it? Now I want to come down along here. So I'll put this herringbone stitch down here. This is really thick, so I'm going to have to go through and come back up and do my stitch like that, and then this one. That's not working because that's not over far enough. Come on out of there. It doesn't want to. Must be a few thicknesses of fabric through there. I'm really excited about this because I'm looking forward to doing the dangly bits on the bottom as well. I've got to figure out some really nice handle thing. Work on my way to that. Now I'm going to do this fairly big, this stitch, because it's, and we've got a knot. It's a bit tough. It's a bit tough. I've got a few. It's the blue one that's tough. That's what's the idea. Now I'm going to do more to this so it won't look as big. Okay, so it'll look nice, but I don't think I can get this through here now. I can't. I'll have to go through. I can feel that I've got too many thicknesses, but that's all right. We can still do it. If just do one bit of the stitch at a time. That's all. Okay. In there. What have I done here? I twisted it a bit. Ow. Geez, I've been stabbing myself a bit today. I nearly got all these pieces down. I'm going to go sneak up in under there and end it off up there. Nobody's going to know. You can tell, see? It looks just like it's just continued up in under there, doesn't it? Rightio. Now give me a piece of orange string, thread, maybe. Don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know if it's going to look right or not. We're going to have a go anyway. See what it looks like. Is there anything we can do? Is that a bit of pink there? Oh, look at this. I knew I had something. Oh, come on. There you go. I knew I had some little hot pink colour somewhere. That's good. I'm going to try and see if I can do this to make this one look not so big. Right, so we want to stay to the left of your stitches in here. Right, so you want to come up there. You want to go down and come up in the middle of that. Righto. And then you want to come down here and go down in through there and come up in the middle of this bit. Alright? Get me? Then you go down in there and come up in the middle of that one. We're just putting this over the top of it. Come up in the middle of there. Now, I'm doing this piece, but as I go, I will be learning about what I want to leave there and what I don't. Because that happens. You probably think, well, some things you don't want to... That doesn't look too bad, though. I don't mind that at all, actually. It's a strange thing to say, but I don't mind that. So that goes down in there and back up into that piece there, into the middle of that. Down in there and back up into the middle of this. Down in there and up into the middle of them two bits. Whoops. That right, and down in there and back up in the middle of that bit. Yeah, and down in that bit. There you go. So that doesn't look too bad. I like it. There's a lot of work to do on this, but we'll get there. Nobody panic, all right? Okay, so I've got, I'm going to turn my heater off before I go to sleep on you. I don't think that's going to happen. Now I did want some of this pink, a brighter pink, didn't I, than what I had. It's not actually bright, a bit dull actually, to be honest. It's a little bit dull. That one, this one here's got a lot of go in it, hasn't it? It's a bright little piece. Yeah, I might have to use that one. I think I might use that because it'll look really good. I'm only going to use half. How many's in there? I've got 4. I'll use 3. 3 and 3, Sonia. You can divide it into 3. Oh, goodness, come on. Try and get them so they're pretty much together, so when you take them apart they're not going to be making too much of a kerfuffle. So this is episode 3, so I hope you've found 1 and 2. For starting this off, putting it together, and you know, you gotta have, putting it together is a good thing to have that initial thing. So we're going to try this now, and hopefully it won't do too much mucking about on me. Whoa. You haven't even threaded it, Sonia, you've got into trouble already. Isn't it darling stuff? I do like it when you're in your work, but I don't know about getting it in there. Getting it into the work is an issue. That's gone through. That went through the thread a bit. I'll try this again. Okay, so I'll put a blanket stitch on this one because it's pretty thick too. Bit of fluff there. I'm glad that's what it was. I was a bit worried it might have been a thing coming apart. That wouldn't be good, would it? Well, this looks nice. It's pink. It does. Looks good. Seems to be one of them a bit loose. What's going on with that? One of the threads are a bit loose. That doesn't impress me. Unless I've done something to one of them to loosen it up a bit. What's going on with it? Anyway, we'll see how we go. Through the back, because then I want to put it, I was going to put it along there, but because these are really big and you know there's more got to be put onto it. You just need the general beginning of it, the first bit, okay, the stuff that we work with. The stitches will have something done to them, you know, for interest's sake. Some interesting bits on there. Wonder if I can do this and make this look good. because that's fluffy, this thing. It's sort of doing it on an angle, ain't I? This is like a feather stitch, but it's just one thing, one strand sort of thing. Instead of going from one side to the other, it's going straight down, and it looks a bit like a blanket stitch, only it's on the side, so it's sideways. It's got all these frilly bits on it. That's okay. I can turn it into something interesting. Sure I can. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to keep going across here. It does look good though. I'm going to have to go through the back and come up because where this blue is just way too thick to get through. Come on, you only got a few stitches to do, Sonia. You can do this. Maybe not. I'll unthread it and do it if I have to. Look. It'll work. I've only got a bit to go. Come on. Gotta get them to all go through there. Not just two ears, come on. Get another bloke through too. It's going to play hard to get now because I get them? Yep, good. I'm actually going to do another one like that too. Maybe another one after that as well. Because you can do that if we try really hard. I should be able to get it through. Come on. Right. Yeah, it's starting to cobble up now. That's not good. All because I want to save a bit of thread. Not really. I just didn't want to stop and start it again because it's only got 1 or 2 stitches to go. Come through there, you fluffy old thing, would you? Is that all through that? Yeah, I think so. What's going on here now? What have I done? Oh, have I wrecked that? Nearly. Wait a minute. Sugar. Gotta take it back through there now. This is embroidery. It's alright. It's okay. Nobody panic. We just need to get this other one through here too. I'm going to put that down through the back now. I think that's enough. I'll do a couple of stitches here and then I'll run this through it and it should stay there. Go back through that one. I pulled it tight enough. That's very good. That's very good. Okay, so I'm going to have a drink of water. I suppose we could add a few beads somewhere now just for a bit of fun. We've only got one to go. That'll only take a minute. We'll do that one. And then we'll have all our seams done, except for that, so we'll do that one as well. Okay, so what colour will I put up here? I think the purple will look good. I've got it on there too. A little bit thicker purple would be nice. Purple, a little bit thicker one. That's too thick, that one. I've got a box of stuff over here that I've not put away yet because I've been naughty. Been naughty and not put it away. This one's nice. It's a bit heavier than the others, but it's all right. Well, if you think that it's too thin, it'll disappear down into your pile. You want to be able to see it, don't you? This needle's going to have to be changed for another one because this is a thicker thread and it's going to be too hard on my hands. As it is, I've done a bit of, it's been a bit hard on my poor old hands. You can tell how old you are by your hands, can't you? People reckon. Your face mightn't look as old as what your hands do. It doesn't matter. There's an orange one going up there. That doesn't matter. We're up near the top. We're up near the top of this now, so I think I'll just do a blanket stitch along here too. Get down in there. Now I'm still here. Nobody panic. I'm just a bit quiet and concentrating on things. I'm doing this by one going through and coming back because I can't pick it all up. It's too thick. But it's only for this bit. It's not like it's going to be. It's only for fastening down these initial pieces here. If they're too thick. But you don't have to use velvet anyway. You can use whatever sort of fabric you like, any sort. If it's anything stretchy though, you need to probably put some interfacing on it so it won't stretch if you want to use anything stretchy. But otherwise you'd use a cotton. It'd be nicer cotton polyester, but a cotton would be best than anything else really. Good quilting fabrics, or you can use second hand. Well, so you can use bits off clothing because people, that's what they did in the first place while this came about. Crazy patchwork. People used to just use their clothing and cut it, that was old, cut it up and sew it back together. Pretty, and just have to make things for their house like cushions and curtains and bedspreads and all sorts of things. And that's how the crazy quilting came about, crazy patchwork. Way back in the day, way back. Because people just couldn't get fabric. You just had to use whatever you had there. It was left over from whatever. Do I need to? I'm going to have to sew that down like that. And look at this. I've got these little bits sticking out the bottom. I'll grab them through. They look really interesting, Them fluffy bits, see? You get under there, that's the way. Look at that, we'll tuck it under on purpose. It's all right. That's what it looks like, see? That'll be fine. This one is working really well. Okay. Now, let me see, got that tiny bit there. I might put a different colour on a tiny piece. the one I was using? I think so. Let me use a bit of this one here. It's only a tiny bit, but it'll just put that bit on. Okie. I think I've been here for a few hours. Probably 3 actually. So I'm going to have to go shortly. I'm just going to do a couple of these. What's the name? Stitches. Cretin. Oh dear. That one's too long. You're going to have to take that out, Sonia. I know. I stabbed myself and it hurt really bad. Was that a way of letting me know it was wrong? I'm taking that off there. Don't want it on there too thick. Let it go on me. It's stuck to me now. I'll put this light one on. I can give a bit of bling to it later on. Sorry about that. I'm losing my voice here. Like I said, I've been here for a fair while. By geez, I might have to put a bit of gold on. Not that. That's terrible stuff, that is. Shocking. I suppose I could use it with something else later. Anyway, we'll do this one. Over the needle. Sonia, over the needle. Down there. Over the needle. The thread goes over the needle, okay? And I mucked that up. Go over there. I don't know. I think it might be all I can do today because I've got to get on with other things. If I start getting involved in the beading part, we'll never get anywhere, will I? So next time I come back on here with this, we will be doing the beading and the decorating part, and the more interesting, other bits. I don't know what that's caught on, but that we didn't want to go through there. Goodness me, that was scary. Supposed to be over the needle, Sonia. Now I've twisted it. There probably is a way of doing it, twist it, but it wasn't supposed to be that today, was it? Go down in there. Now, we're going to collect up our bits and pieces, like we're going to have buttons and beads and ribbon and all that sort of thing on it now. So we've done really well, actually. We've got that far. Doesn't it look good? Doesn't it look good? Well, these words that come out of my mouth are all wrong, aren't they? Don't make one bit of sense. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please come back and watch me put all the pretty things on. And then I'll sew it together. Make a nice little bag. That's good. So thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.